comes to Michael Jordans too as well. Here we go. Here we go. And then talk about the console wars too as well. Here we go. Here we go. And the sport wars. Here we go. Here we go. About to expose Mr. Francis and Shannon Sharp for who they are when it comes to having darkest secrets ever, ever. Had to say, Mr. Francis. And what the comment on Mr. Francis about to expose your darker secret. How did you get that far in Starbucks, huh? Huh? About to expose one of your darkest secrets too, Mr. Francis. Mr. Francis. Didn't clap back at Nemesis, didn't clap back at Miss Friend, didn't clap back at me because you had a criminal record just like me. Yours was a felony, mine was a misdemeanor. It's the reason why I can't get a job, a real job out of a criminal record, but not just that too. Inflation and the economy's getting worse as the years are going by. Yes, yes. The economy's starting to get worse and worse, worse and worse. But yeah, you get that, and then you get that deal. At Nemesis, Dark Side's Parade. Mr. Sharp and Mr. Francis. Nemesis, how Shannon Sharp been successful. Mr. Francis put on a black face of yin. If I'm about yin and yang, I don't play you putting that yin face when it comes to Michael Jordan, Zeta, Michael Jordan. So shut it, Mr. Francis. Shut it, shut it. The new school. 2024, huh? Skip. In 2018, in 2019, talk about the return to glory story when it comes to Michael Jordan, golf like me and John. You overlooked that comeback? Okay, Mr. Shaw. Okay, Mr. Ray. I got something for you in basketball. I got something for you in golf too on PS4. You understand me? You understand me? Okay, yeah, Mr. Francis. Difference between a criminal and who you really are? That persona. They're going. Uh huh. Nemesis, I think. Alcohol and right? Yes, I do. I do drink alcohol. Uh huh. I believe it. We already know Mr. Francis drinks too as well. We know we drink. You already know we drink, Mr. Francis. I drink too. Something is wrong. Uh huh. Auntie ain't for the culture. Uh huh, Mr. Francis. Yeah, it's key. Right. Shannon Sharp's wife. I know about all his wife, Mr. Francis, and your life too. Seen that version of Mr. Francis more than the version I saw on TV. Surprised by Mr. Francis right now. Uh huh. And drinking. Fox. Never saw Shannon the same no more. Mr. Francis the same no more either. Haven't saw Mr. Francis since 2012. Double S and double N persona. They say Nemesis went too far roasting Mr. Francis and Mr. Sharp too. I'm glad somebody like Nemesis just roasting for them jumping the Nemesis height too. Said this is that. This is that. You know it ain't that, Mr. Francis. You don't know who the Michael Jordans are. Shannon, you. Uh huh. Chill. One of them Nemesis posts. Chill, Shannon. And Mr. Francis. He knows where I'm coming from. I won't say it, but if you say something, I will say something to you, Mr. Francis. It's funny. This is what we need. Yes, you do, Mr. Francis. When it comes to Michael Jordans too. Uh, you heard what Superman had to say. No, he is Superman's height, Marcellus Wiley, obviously. Wow, that's a little too helpful. That's a little too helpful. Just like Mr. Francis as well. playing a character when it comes to Michael Jordan, when it comes to aesthetic. Didn't ask for that opinion when it comes to Michael Jordan. So you're on the Michael Jordan in all sports, skateboarding, swimming, baseball. Even kind of being 18 or 20-year-olds, pun intended. This is where reason why Shanshall hit him. So okay, he's not in the sport that he ain't and no more. And you hit yourself because obviously you can't go out and look in NBA 2K21. Don't wear that crappy shirt either. Because you suck on NBA 2K basketball and Madden as well.
Why it never made sense to me or never occurred to me before, but the moment Marcellus said it,
Superman said it.
it made sense.
That's a little too hopeful. That's a little too hopeful. That made sense to
It
me.
made sense. If you look at Shannon Sharp, he seems to be like a physical specimen, especially as Shannon Sharp is 54, 55.
55 years old. While Mr. Francis, what, 34? Mr. Francis, what, 34 or 35 years old? Older than me. I'm just getting to 30. Huh. You're not that age anymore. This is when you're really washed up too, Mr. Francis, with youth.
Yes. He's in excellent shape.
I'm in more excellent shape than Mr. Francis, and Mr. Francis, what, only 155? I'm 180. Even if I had a responsibility, so I'm 201. Cruiser weights.
Shannon Sharp got on getting all these shows of him working out when I used to try to get myself motivated to work out, and
I don't know what this
talk
destroy
about
me.
how rigorous his diet was.
My diet is better than Mr. Francis. Whatever you're eating, Mr. Francis, your eating habits are terrible. What I'm eating is more healthy than you right now.
Every single day. He's somebody that doesn't joke with his health.
I don't joke with my mental health either. And to call Miss Kelly too as well, because Miss Kelly, no, I had to go to Miss Kelly May 22nd, obviously. I hate her. 1958. Yeah, I called you out, Miss Kelly, on social media. It's so big, so big. Because once I sign off on that paperwork, obviously, you will not see my face ever again unless I'm visiting only. And I mean only the visit only. You understand me, Miss Kelly? You understand me? You understand me?
On what is it, the Undisputed channel of him working out in his house in California. Shows you the Shannon Sharp workout. So Shannon doesn't joke with his health at all.
I don't joke with my mental health either, too, Miss Kelly, as well. I hate you. I hate you. And I'm saying this on social media because it's true, You're not helping when it comes to job. I know you're going to say, well, you don't want to work, obviously, because it's narcissistic people in buildings these days, and you're one of them. That's why you should not be a counselor this day, not should be a counselor this day either. You're lucky you're working until you're 72, but you might not last one because you're wearing your tearing your body, Miss Kelly, Miss Kelly.
And then I'm like, so a person that's so strict about his health and all of this stuff, is that a certain person smoking, drinking liquor and drinking?
Yeah, I drink, Miss Kelly, and what you gonna do about it? It's my freedom. What you gonna do about it, Miss Kelly? When it comes to my dream jobs. Not a damn thing, Pamela. Not a damn thing, Pamela, son.
Promoting liquor and smoking whatever the hell it is he smokes.
Just like Mr. Francis too, when it comes to doing what he's doing, probably smoking and all that. I said, well, you're gonna probably stay on that because most likely you hate the Michael Jordans, obviously, because he's from the Bronx. Just say it for what it is. You hate him when it comes to rapping too, Mr. Francis as well, Mr. Francis as well.
All of this, I'm like, this isn't add up.
This doesn't add up, Mr. Francis.
He said nobody knew him as that. Essentially, what he's saying is that if I come up here,
If I come up here to roast Miss Kelly on May 22nd, I mean that. I will roast you, Miss Kelly. Because you're not going to stop me from doing my dream jobs here. I have things to protect right now. But you don't have anything to protect at all, Miss Kelly. Miss Kelly.
show and I'm portraying to be one person, but then you guys start meeting people that actually know me in reality. Like,
They know me of the real me when it comes to buying son and daughter out. The real me roasts you all day, even with different medications too.
nothing like that
Uh-huh.
at all.
Indeed. Indeed. Not a fair fight. That's one of the channels I found Dreamer Sport short clips out that talks about, and he won YouTube awards too for the best one of the best YouTubers of all time. But yeah, anyways, this is why Mr. Francis hates certain sports war channels because honestly, when we come to roast people, it's true. It's true. He don't want to give credit, and Miss Kelly don't want to give me credit. Honestly, the credit that I deserve. Because somebody has to call out Miss Kelly too. I called her out on social media. Yeah, you heard her in the script. You heard me say her name on the script. I called her out. I'm about to call her out May 22nd. Once I sign that paperwork, Miss Kelly, you will not see me again, ever. I need a break from it all. Not playing. Because all you're doing, Miss Kelly, is being a narcissistic counselor. And I follow all the mental health channels too, on all three of my YouTube accounts that talk about narcissistic, especially when they try to make up for lost time. At least I'm not a lying astrology that obviously deal with financial struggle. That's the whole point of your asteroid, financial struggle. And they say you're manipulative. Most whales are manipulative, especially the ones that define the 1950s. So be careful when you run into that one. You can date that one, but you don't date the one in the 1950s either. Sorry. I said that on social media now. Let's see. Show that clip out. Let's see. Anyways. Let's show this one. Talking about the console wars pretty much. Guys as well. Yup, and I told Cousin Ken this too. To comment on what Mush is saying, obviously. All the PS5 games you see now coming out, counting Tekken 8 is going to be PS4 and PS5 cross-gen. So I'll be able to grab Tekken 8 now soon. That's going to be PS4 and PS5, not just PS5, PS4 and PS5 cross-gen edition, collector's edition. But anyways, this is what I was telling Cousin Ken about this clip that talks about the console wars, obviously. Because like I said, most of the PlayStation 5 games are getting ported to PC. Yes. I wanted to tell you that too, but honestly, you don't listen, because again, you don't listen. But anyways, this talks about why PlayStation games getting ported to PC. Here we go. And also the comment on with Mush is saying, I want Cousin Ken to copy my sources either. I know he's going to take credit, so you can't take credit for something that I already knew about when it comes to these console wars either. So I don't want to hear it. You try to copy my ish. Cousin Ken's having his own share of issues because he don't got no games to play. Even with the PS3 games, pun intended too, part of premium as well. You're port begging for games right now because you play as Naruto and Madden. Play other studio, man. Stop playing the same studio. I know Call of Duty's the number one first person of all time. I understand Call of Duty's the most popular studio of all time, but that's not the only game to play either. There's Square Enix, there's Capcom, there's Marvel, SIE Studios, there's Ubisoft. The game you used to play the most. I know you don't play the new Assassin's Creed, but Mirage is already. I'm surprised you didn't get that game or buy that game yourself. Mirage. And that game's been out for almost 9 months now. Not exactly 9 months, closing in on it, almost a whole year now. And then that game's gonna be free for PlayStation Plus or free to play eventually. Because perfect example, they gave me Assassin's Creed Valhalla free as a free to play. And that game came out in 2022, and they also gave me Far Cry 6 free as a free to play. And that was a free to play. And that was a new game that came out in 2020. They also gave me other games too, pun intended. But we need to talk to Kendrick about the console war seriously because he's holding a low profile. He don't want to talk about it. They think Sony's doing okay, and it's not. Sony's not doing okay. They're doing terrible. They're a dumpster fire, man. They're a disaster. They're going to have no CEO soon. Once Hiroki Kanashi retires. 1954. Yeah, that's not good. Ghost of Tsushima Part. This is Ghost of Tsushima Part 2, guys, as well. Ghost of Tsushima Part 2, maybe a decade later in the making.
PlayStation Network is offered it, but PlayStation themselves should be well aware. Steam should be well aware that it's just gone into madness. So we're going to talk about all.
Going to have to talk to Cousin Ken about these console wars. Maybe a decade later in the making. More intelligent than Cousin Ken. I know when it comes to all journalisms, mental health journalism. I'll pause this clip, obviously. I know all my journalism. Mental health journalism. I follow all these channels on these mental health journalism, history journalism, interracial journalism, discrimination journalism. When it comes to pride journalism, I follow all the journalism, pride journalism, discrimination journalism, crime journalism. If I know being a cop and security officer, unarmed cop and security, law journalism, sports journalism, GOAT journalism, data journalism. I follow all these journalism, including mental health that defies pride. I follow all this stuff. I watch it every day. Even watch the number one players in Capcom. I follow Capcom journalism when it comes to the number one players for their mains worldwide. I watch all this stuff every day. It's 24/7. I know Omer, so Cousin Ken has no words for me when it comes to drunk. I know my field very well. I know my field very well compared to you, because you don't overlook history when it comes to death. I even follow death journalism when it comes to interracial too. I even follow Egypt journalism. Know I have to find Egyptian, Asian, and Iroquois on the Hans end. You don't overlook death of dragons either, especially of Egyptians either, of royalty, and counting Iroquois or Native Americans either. So I want to hear you say death. It's not the word. It was a word you said a while ago that I didn't like you saying, but death is not in. It's death is not that word. It's inevitable, especially when you die early. Ask me and John. And your mom said they would tell you, you don't overlook death. Death is inevitable. They told me that last year. Well, actually, they told me that in 2019. When you actually experience death for the first time, which I experienced multiple times, kind of with my health issues, chronic health issues, then you can relate. Joe has been in the position that I've been in. This is how far I came over the years as far as mental health and physical health, and mortality, injuries, pun intended, pun intended.
That's why they went back on it. I would leave that more as a net neutral. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody, does things that is going to annoy other people. But at this point, they did course correct. So hopefully,
I'm 100, and I told Ken I'm always 110. The reason why Joe's been avoiding me and Joe's been avoiding me and John. Also comment what Mush is saying too. Joe's been avoiding me and John because with even becoming constable, we got all the sources. I have all the sources. I follow all the history of everything. Interracial journalism, Egyptian journalism, Chinese journalism. I follow all the that talk about the races that I mix with on the Hans. I follow all this stuff and I watch it every day, 24/7 on all three of my YouTube. Even when I'm watching short, because all long, because on intermediate one, because or an hour, because about 30 minutes, I watch it every day. So you can't tell me the kind of journalism. Because you cannot debate when it comes to journalism. Because I know my field very well. If I was able to go to school for hours, I can't really go. So I'm too old to go to school now. But anyways, I know my fields very well. You can't tell me. Can't tell me.
other people, when the whole Helldivers 2 saga was going on, the wheels started
The fall off.
well, Helldivers 2 isn't the only PlayStation title on PC, and it's
It's
not
gonna be
just
more titles going on PC, and I told Cousin Ken this. I told Cousin Ken this. It's gonna be more which one's going on PC, more games going on PC.
there is a multiplayer
And then
component
you're
to
gonna
it.
hate John more, obviously, because he has a PC or PCs.
Now, the question was being asked: what is going to happen
To
when it
PS5.
comes to some?
If John gets it, it's only because it was out of convenience. But I had to put my account on there. So where he could put because God will still be his man on Ultra Street 4 and God will still be his man on Ultra Street on Street 5, the new cover championship edition. But once he plays six, I'll get back to playing 6 hours, his new main will be a different main. He said his character was kind of those moves in between obviously. But like I said, when it comes to race man, I know my stuff when it comes to gaming journalism too. I know all the journalism when it comes to all my fields, journals that I watch every day. So only because he said you don't know, John, I went because he said John don't know this stuff. How do you know all this stuff? How do you know all this? Because we know it's our field. It's we know about the grid. It's our field, our fields. We know about majors. Because Cutting has no words when these console wars out because most of these games are going to PC and Steam. Including the games that you were playing too. Call of Duty might be on PC, but Microsoft as well. Pun intended. If I can find a PC for original price, I'll be able to play those games on PC. If I can find a PC that's original price, but yeah, and play the retros I was playing too. Pun intended. But you play those on PC as well. Pun intended. You're gonna hate me more because I want to have a PC soon, probably for the years. So if I can find one for original price
Like Legends and
and get a hard drive for that PC as well. Pun intended. Pun intended.
PSN account connection for the PC
External
version.
hard drive per se.
Whatever on the PSN account connection, that is what it is. But the thing is, PSN is not offered in as many regions as Steam is offered. That became abundantly clear when the Helldivers 2 saga went down. I'm gonna be real with you guys.
I'm
I
gonna
didn't
be
even know
brutally honest and blunt to Cousin Ken. Stop holding the whole profile. Stop holding the profile and talk about these consoles. PS5, we need to talk. PS5, we need to talk. This is getting way out of hand. This is getting way out of hand.
available in, but it's a significant amount of regions. And now the reality is coming out that
The reality for Cousin Ken is about to come out once they show the Xbox Showcase June 9th. Then the reality comes up when Unreal Engine 5 and 6 comes out. Unreal Engine 5 and 6. While y'all games on PS5 are sponsored by Unreal Engine 4. And that engine's been out for 10 years now, and they have yet to switch to Unreal Engine 5 yet. Collector's Edition goes in. They gave me that as a free to play a while ago. Director's Cut Cross Gen Edition. Goes to Part 1 Director's Cut Collector's Edition. They gave me the game free as a free to play for PS4 and PS5. Yes, yes. A minute mark, guys, as well. Uh-huh.
was released with the game initially, it was a free update. And now that this is coming to the forefront, Steam is now refunding Ghost of Tsushima for people in affected countries with the message
Pretty
that
much, pretty
you
much.
are receiving a refund for a game you pre-purchased. Ghost of Tsushima, the publisher of this game, is now requiring a secondary account to play portions of this game.
If you know about having
Rather than
5 PSN
now
accounts,
requiring it,
4
they
sub
kind
accounts,
of
and 1 main
mentioned that
account,
this was going to
which
be
I do on
released
PSN, which I do on
today.
PSN. Yes,
With some
yes.
information that
So make
recently
sure you
came
have me
out
on
about
find my
Ghost of
PSN
Tsushima
account,
PC
guys, as well. Gonna be
recently,
back on my PS4 too in the
you
coming
know, a
days.
lot of that was with the
Less than a month from
PlayStation
now. Less
account
than a month
play
from now. But
exclusively,
anyways.
and that was something that was very much focused on. And there had been games in the past that were single player that
Yeah,
still
because again knows about
offered
that. The
the
past.
option to account link. Spider-Man, I believe, had that, and I think Forbidden West has that as well.
Minute mark
Most of these
cards as
games now
well.
requiring a secondary account to play portions of the game, portions being
I stop it at 24 minutes or 25, depending on how long this clip for Game Cards aka Mush is as well. That's the dude around Mush.
and this account cannot be created from your country. Now, if you also go into Steam DB, all of the affected countries, this package cannot be activated or purchased in specific countries. So they are outright pulling the game, which I find surprising. I would imagine that they could relist the game somehow if they, added the adjustment, hey, you're not getting the multiplayer component, but I don't know the inner workings of how something like that goes down. The thing is, not only is this going to have ramifications on a game like Ghost of Tsushima, where single player is obviously the main component of the game, but the multiplayer is there. I don't know if this is a Steam decision. For me, it does seem like it's a little bit of a PlayStation decision, but I don't know
Yup.
what is the ongoing
Because the
plan
PS5
with
reaches end
Steam
cycle on PS5 Pros, reached this life cycle, end
because
cycle,
this is
end
certainly going
game,
to impact them from a sales standpoint and how games
end
perform.
game.
Because while I'm not going to say that this is going to impact the sales in terms of 50% of the sales are now gone, this is a significant portion of regions that you could not sell the game to, and now you're not going to be generating revenue. And you're talking about a game that predominantly people wanted to play this game for the single player. Now, people in these regions may
That was the
play
one that
this
gave me
game
right there
without
too, guys. Goes to the director's cut, PS4 and PS5, and then they gave me the game as a free to play. Yes, yes.
buy the game, but
The game was already 3 years old, almost 4 years old, going on 4 years old. So they gave me as a free. It was 3 new games they gave me free. Ghost of Tsushima director cut was one of them. PS4 and PS5 edition. And they also gave me Far Cry and Century out from 2022 as well as free to plays. And these free to plays starting to get scarier and scarier by the minute. And they gave me a lot of pinball games free too, pun intended. A lot of free to plays with pinball too, pun intended. Pun intended. Uh huh. It's gonna be on PC. And I told you your port begging for games, your port begging, you're nagging right now because you play the same studios. You don't want to involve the other studio. I told you that in this era, the all digital era, most of the PS5 games are being ported to PC, being ported to PC. I hope I can get a PC soon. So I'll be able to play the retro games and Call of Duty on PC. Call of Duty might be on game PC Game Pass soon enough. Soon enough. Bit off, and because it can bit off more than you can chew. The previous PS4 era was the best era ever, ever, and you can't debate that with me. Xbox One from 24, that was the most important era. Can Cousin play other studios? Sure. Can he play other games other than the same games? Sure. I got a lot of games. He don't play them. I buy them. He don't play them. And I say it again. I say it again. He don't play them. Because it's not his cup of tea. And also the comment on that too, he hasn't heard of bash me and John when it comes to these console wars. It's and we told him, told him all my strings, us or nothing. Your future's looking bright on PS5. Your future's looking bright on PS5 right now. PS5 we need to talk. PS5 we need to talk. If the talk has to happen tomorrow, so be it. So be it. You're off tomorrow. You're off tomorrow. We need to tell you what's going on with Sony because Microsoft's going to be killing it this year, while Sony's going to be struggling this year. PS4 is still alive for me. Kong is still alive. I'll let you know how much I woke to. Much I woke to a son and daughter right now.
I just wonder if they're going to go back on it in totality, and you're already feeling financial effects of it, given that Steam is giving out refunds. Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut is, for a fact, not going to sell as well as it could have on PC, and while PC is going to be there for
At this guy, I'll make another stream. I'll get in the shower after that. I'll make another stream at this guy's as well. I'm about to get in the shower in a few minutes, but yeah. 12:15, damn.
You get a special costume. You get, you get special in-game items, or you get trophy support. People love trophies, so on and so forth. But don't make it mandatory because that is just going to push people away.
Push people away from PS5 pretty much. PS5 wasn't worth the jump because, like I said, even with the cross-gen games being involved, and then them making Tekken 8 potentially Tekken 8 PS4 and PS5 cross-gen because it was already talking about the rumors. True for that too. So take that with a grain of salt. Take that with a grain of salt too as well. Yeah, somebody go again. Y'all know Microsoft Game Pass is not sustainable because y'all get the games free and you don't have to pay for them. While Cousin Kyle has to pay for the games for the discount for PlayStation. There's a difference in this. There's levels to this. There's levels to this. You don't even buy the games. You had to go through other means. You went through other means. You went through me and John and your mom, all three of us, and then you had to learn to. Now you're port banking for games now. You're port banking for games now because you don't got nothing else to play. And we told Cousin Ken, you need to get an internal hard drive. I told you that. From the beginning, I showed you a hard drive when you been a few days ago. I said, even sent you a text. You even probably watched that. Yeah, I sent you a text talking about these hard drives, the strong hard drive you're going to need to install your games pretty much. I'll start the clip at 27 minutes plus. But like I said, all these games are going on PC now because some of these games are starting to flop and fail. So yeah. So take that with a grain of salt, and take that with a grain of salt because this is the new era we're in now. Now, much as you want to keep saying this era doesn't exist, space don't exist, retro don't exist. But it's retro does exist, space does exist. I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear. No excuses. No excuses. You hate me because I had to find an assassin. Well, you don't find an assassin either, because again, you hate me for that too. I hate you too. All right, guys, end the stream right there. Pretty much. Because it was about to end. The stream was about to end pretty much. But that says it all right there. That says it all right there. I'll make another stream. I gotta get in the shower, guys. Okay, guys. Gotta get in the shower. I'll make another stream in a minute. Yeah. You'll see my stream after I get out the shower once I make it. Yeah. Stop it at 28.